Have you ever stopped for a moment and took a breath and taken in your surroundings? Westerners often live very busy lives and do not have the experience of stillness in our everyday life. Let us take a look at a culture which has encouraged mindfulness and meditation for centuries. Meditation is an important aspect of Tibetan Buddhism. Although not every Tibetan meditates, the practice of meditation is emphasized in the Tibetan spiritual program. The Tibetan word for meditation is gom, which means to become familiar with one's mind. Why would we want to become familiar with our mind?
In moments of stillness, a valuable aspect of the mind is revealed, a powerful aspect of the mind, full of energy and insight that we are denying ourselves by avoiding stillness. And meditation and stillness, for me at least, are sort of part and parcel of the same package.
When the mind is still, meditation can help us uncover information that is not always obvious to us. Along with providing valuable insights, meditation can also be beneficial in other ways. Meditation can be a way to overcome obstacles in one's mind.
The focal point of Buddhist philosophy is to overcome our hindrances. And there are many ways to overcome our hindrances. Meditation is one of those.
Meditation can help us to overcome our hindrances and benefit us by bringing peace of mind. In many ways, meditation can bring a sense of order and discipline to our lives. It allows us to take control of our minds and give ourselves a bit more understanding of what our minds are actually trying to tell us.
In a modern day life, we've got more stress, anxieties, depressions, low self-esteem, etc., etc. These are the growth of the growth and hindrances that we're caught up with on a daily basis. And to overcome that is we have to require to develop self-discipline.
Meditation is a way for us to control our minds so that it doesn't wander aimlessly. Lack of self-discipline can hurt the peace and quality of our lives. It is an inward problem that could potentially become an outward problem. By providing the necessary tools needed to hold a focused, thoughtful mind, meditation can help reduce stress, discipline the mind, gain more insight about the storm that is the mind, and calm the storm in a more precise and wholesome way. How does one meditate? Well, meditation does not have to be complicated.
I mean, the most fundamental one, which was taught by the Buddha, was just to follow your breath. In fact, there's a very famous story about the Buddha after he had attained enlightenment. And he had many students. One of his best students and one of his attendants was a monk named Ananda. And they were going for a walk one day. And Ananda asked the Buddha, he said in the very formal language that is recorded in his teachings, Ananda said, "Oh, enlightened one, do you still meditate?" And the Buddha said, "Yes, I do. I meditate every day." And Ananda said, "What practice do you follow?" And the Buddha is said to have said, "I follow my breath," which means I am aware of my breath coming in, I'm aware of my breath coming out.
The easiest way to meditate is to focus on your breath and not give attention to your thoughts, or your monkey mind, as some call it, which is sporadic and stormy. The purpose of meditation is not having a blank mind, but to not react to the thoughts that invade. It helps create a focused mind. For Tibetan Buddhists, the goal of meditation is to discipline the mind and transform it into a tool that self-sustains its own health and well-being, as well as gain spiritual insight into becoming a better Buddhist and a better person.
Of all the various kinds of human knowledge that are available to us, spiritual knowledge in its purest form, in its most enlightening form, in its most influential form, in its most pervasive form, is available to us only through meditation.
However, meditating is not a selfish art. It is actually thought of by Tibetan Buddhists as a way to be a better person for the sake of impacting the world through one's influence on others. It is a way to further extend their journey towards enlightenment, to To have a peaceful mind is to be able to extend that peace and kindness to the world around you.
One person can make a difference. That person can be you.